So for part two of the test prep, eighth graders, we're looking at what is the equation that describes this function. All right, so the first thing we have to do is find a relationship on this line. Is it a line? Yes. Okay, so if it's truly a linear equation, then we can find any two coordinates on this line. Luckily for us, we have one on the y-intercept. So I'm going to use this one first. So this is going to be 0, 5, a rise of 5 from a run from 0. So x is 5, x is 0, y is 5. And then I'm going to find another place along this line. So this one's marked clearly. And so this one is a y, or excuse me, an x, I keep doing that, an x of 1 and a y of 2. So I have 0, 5 is one coordinate and 1, 2 is another. So in order for me to find my slope, I'm going to have to subtract two changes. So change in y divided by a change in x. So first off, I'm going to start with this number. I'm going to subtract the y's. So I'm going to start with 2 subtract 5. So I'm going to subtract 2 minus 5. So 2 minus 5 would get us a drop in 3. It dropped 3 places. And then I'm going to subtract going this way again. 1 from 0. 1 from 0 obviously gets me a change in of x of 1. So really, what is negative 3 over 1? Well, that tells me that my slope is going to be negative 3. So that is my slope. So now I have to, then once I do that, I can now plug in some of those variables and now see what happens to b. So b is going to be like the last thing that we find, right? So again, let's take any of these. Let's do this one, okay? So we're just going to plug these in. So if y is 5 here, we're going to make it 5 over here. And then if x in this one is 0, we'll put the 0 in there, and then we can kind of find out what happens there. So negative 3 minus 0 is 0, and so b must be equal to 5 here. So b is equal to 5. So now we have the slope, negative 3. Now we have the we have the y-intercept, which is b, which is 5. You found that right here. Now we can go ahead and simply just type in our equation. So y is equal, sorry for that capitalized y. We said the slope was negative 3 x plus 5. So the equation here for this one is y is equal to negative 3x plus 5.